Welcome back to Biafran, your support Biafra, people of goodwill. Ada Biafra here. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, depending on where you're watching me from. Biafrans, I bring you another Woto promax coming from Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. Another Woto update. The legitimization of zoo, killers and army uniform in Biafra land continues. Another update, another zoo terrorist in uniform has been neutralized and their weapons recovered by gallant men. And Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa posted this very update on his official X handle with a picture of the recovered arms. And if you look at the picture very well, you will notice that it happened at night. For you to see that these people always try to see if they can succeed in Biafra land even at night. Well, our gallant men are doing the needful. All they need is our support, our prayers, whichever way you can support. They really need our support for them to continue doing the great work that they're doing. Chukwu Kekabema is using them to defend Biafra land, and he will continue to guide and protect them, shed them for us. Gods of Biafra land, our ancestors will always be with them. Victory will always be theirs in all front against the enemies in Biafra land. So, dear friends, this very update, before we continue, pay attention and share as you watch. Before I continue, I would like to welcome all the new and old subscribers. If you're coming across my channel for the first time, please kindly click the red subscribe button, turn on the notification bell right beside it to enable you get notification once I upload a new video. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. So, Biafrans, pay attention as we continue with this very update. And I will also read some comment from Biafrans. I'll read some comment from Biafrans on this very post. What the enemies and the killers in army uniform, those unrepentant Boko Harams in army uniform, need to understand is that volunteer army can never ever be defeated. No matter how hard you try, you cannot defeat volunteer army. That is one thing they need to understand. The earlier they know this, the better for them. As long as they have decided not to leave Biafra land, they will be going back in body bags. They will be going back by force in body bags. Biafra land belongs to Biafrans, and it's up to Biafrans to decide who stays and who lives in Biafra land. The way those unrepentant Boko Harams and all those foot soldiers they imported from other African countries are deciding who stays in the north and who leaves. They are sacking and they're killing people from their communities, relocating their own families to these communities in the north. Such cannot happen in Biafra land. It's up to Biafrans to decide who stays in Biafra land and who goes. And our gallant men are doing the needful, flushing those unrepentant killers in army uniform, those killers of Biafra mothers and children, putting a stop to their genocide in Biafra land. So, Biafrans, this is the very update Biafra Prime Minister posted with this very picture. As you can see on the screen, he said the Biafra Liberation Army are neutralizing the terrorists in their numbers today, which was yesterday. Today being 11th of May, 2024. It happened yesterday at night. Every Nigeria gun-carrying uniform person must leave Biafra land. Of course, coming from Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, but they must leave in peace or in pieces. If they refuse to go in peace, they will go back in body bags. And the Musa is one side crying. For you to say that the Woto promas is massive. Don't worry, I'll bring you update of Musa crying. The boys are not happy. Of course, how would they be happy? What they told them is not what they are seeing. Or what they told them, oh, go to Southeast. Their master Britain told them, reintegrate unrepentant Boko Harams in the army, deploy them to Southeast. Subdue them. Push them to the war. Let them retaliate so that we tell the world that they are the aggressors. Not now. This is not 1967 nor 1970. The lies and propaganda they sold to the world and the corrupt international communities bought it and helped Britain in killing millions of Biafrans will not and can never sell nor walk again this time around. This is 2024. We are here debunking their lies. As they said, we should go and defend ourselves. No amount of petition can help us. We are doing the needful. We are defending ourselves. We are humans. We live, we fight because the decision to be free is a decision taken freely and collectively, because to become involved in a violent struggle for freedom is the only honor left for an oppressed people, threatened with genocide, because in the final analysis, the only true bulwark against death is to live. So we, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are defending our land, protecting lives and properties of Biafrans. Those that killed us before now and go unchallenged can no longer come to Biafra land, kill Biafra mothers and children, and go unchallenged. They are meeting their end in Biafra land, and so shall it continue until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. We are ahead of all our enemies. We are million miles ahead of them, and almost hell Biafra. So Biafra gallant men, Biafrans, genuine Biafrans are telling you people to continue. Continue with the Woto promise, intensify it on the enemies. So all those killers in army uniform, those of them that love their lives, if you really love your life, you will not come to Southeast. So if you love your life, you will leave Biafra land. Remember, if you die for the zoo, shame on you. Of course, you know they will never remember you and your family. But those unrepentant Boko Harams, that is what they have already chosen to be. They have decided to be terror to others, but not in Biafra land. They will be neutralized and they will be sent back to the north. In body bags, they cannot come to Biafra land to terrorize Biafrans the way they are doing in the north and go on challenge. No, it's not going to work. Gone are those days. You'll see them shooting direct live bullet to our people's houses and telling you, wacha. Nothing will happen, like they own Biafra land. Their master Britain told them, oh, go to Southeast. They are conquered people. I'm saying these conquered people because that is what they believe. They believe that Biafrans are conquered people and we have no right to ask for freedom. We have no right to fight for our freedom. We have no right to defend ourselves. We have no right to say anything. We just have to allow ourselves to be subdued, allow ourselves to be marginalized. You don't know? If you are doubting what I'm saying, or if you say, oh, I don't have to use that word, ask yourself, why is Nigeria Army insisting and they're doing everything to force us, to subdue us, not to talk about our freedom? Because they believe that we are conquered people and we can fight for our freedom. Those flavors, maybe that is what those flavors in Nigeria politics from Southeast made them believe. Whatever they told them, they nod their heads. Oh, yeah, Your Excellency, sir. Then I say, oh, we told you, they are conquered people. We can go to their land and do as we please, and nobody will say anything. Fragallant men are doing the needful, and they are feeling the hate. They can now see the handwriting on the wall. It's written in capital letters. It's written in capital letters. They have now realized that whoever that told them they can come to Southeast and do as they please lied to them. If it's what their master Britain told them, oh, go to Southeast to do as you please, they are conquered people. Nobody can speak for them. Their Southeast leaders are in our pocket. They are on our side. Those flavors don't own Biafra land. They don't speak for us. We have given them vote of no confidence. Politicians or governors or elders that cannot defend their own people, condemn the inhuman treatment meted on their own, not even their people alone, even themselves, because they don't have any say. You just see them shouting, oh, Your Excellency, sir, Your Excellency, sir. They can't even defend their own selves. So they don't represent us. It's up to Biafrans to decide who stays in Biafra land and who leaves. And we have chosen to flush out all those unrepentant killers in army uniform coming to kill Biafra mothers and children, coming to terrorize Biafra land, coming to subdue Biafrans in Biafra land. And the one thing the enemies and the oppressors need to understand that volunteer army can never be defeated. Our gallant men will keep dealing with them until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. So those unrepentant Boko Harams, they are not telling them the truth. They are not telling them the truth. And they don't care to ask, what of the soldiers deployed to Southeast? Those of you doubting Thomas and the Sabon ticket that choose the path of sabotage. Those you people are working with, they are receiving with the promise in Southeast. So those you people, the lies and propaganda and all the things you people are posting cannot stop the Woto promise they are receiving. Those receiving the Woto promise, they can no longer hide it. They are crying out in pain. So you people cannot stop the Woto with the lies and propaganda. Since you people choose the path of sabotage than being free, those you people are working with to subdue Biafrans in their own land will keep receiving Woto promise until they are all flushed out of Biafra land. So let the Woto be intensified. Biafra land must be defended. It must be defended because it belongs to us. Things that Nigeria cannot do in the north, they are coming to Southeast to do it, thinking that they can do as they please in Southeast and go unchallenged. The owners of the land knows themselves. If you are not a Biafra Liberation Army and you are carrying gun in Biafra land, now you know. That is your business, because whatever you see, you take. You can't come to Biafra land to terrorize us, to kill Biafra mothers and children and go on challenge. So you better go to the north. The owners of the land will not allow you wreak havoc in their land, and go unchallenged. So, Biafra Prime Minister, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect you for us. Give you more strength to keep speaking the language the oppressors and the killers in army uniform understand. Let the woto be intensified. So, yep, Otoba, let the woto promise continue sending all the Fulani terrorist Nigeria army who came to Biafra land to abduct, kidnap, destroy lives and properties of Biafran, sending them to Chukwu Okike Abiama. Let the woto continue to send them to Chukwu Okike Abiama. They must leave our land in peace or in pieces. Biafra land belongs to Biafrans. They will never know peace again in Biafra land. Woto to them. All Nigeria terrorists, gun-carrying uniform personnel or persons only have two options. One, drop your guns and leave Biafra land, or continue carrying your gun and die in Biafra land. The choice is theirs. The choice is yours. You people, the choice is you people's own to make. Last, Biafra will be restored to her full glory and nothing will stop it. They will all die in Biafra land since they don't want to leave. This is not 1967. This is not 1967. Biafra come to stay, and there is nothing they can do about it. The terrorists sent by Nigeria government must leave Biafra land now. They are not welcomed by the indigenous people of Biafra. Let them go to the north where they are needed. I don't know why it's hard for them to do so. Go to the north where you are needed. Leave southeast alone. But you see them coming to southeast carrying gun up and down. Where there is no terrorists, where there is no foot soldiers, and go to the north where foot soldiers are sacking and killing people, their own communities in their own villages, taking over these villages. What exactly are they doing in southeast? Nothing. They can't tell you. They are in southeast to subdue the owners of the land, to finalize them, to enslave them, to carry out their jihad in Biafra land. But the real owners of the land said, no, this cannot happen in our land. We cannot allow ourselves to subdued and to be finalized in our own land. If not for Chukwu Okike Abiama using Biafra Prime Minister and the Biafra Defense Force to defend Biafra land, Biafra mothers and children, they would have succeeded with their evil plan. Many of Biafra daughters would have started answering Aisha, Fatima, Nandotia. But Chukwu Okike Abiama disappointed them. So, Biafrans, let me read a few comments. From Biafrans here. Somebody said, Simon Ekpa is very smart, smarter than those falsifying himself. Okay, those falsifying his post or doing photoshopping. You can't falsify his post and said it happened in Afghanistan because he will post the real video. The Igbo language and the falsifiers can't provide the video like him again. Okay. Another person said, honestly, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu a gentleman, but you see Simon Ekpa na fire. It's not a joke. It's not joke, eh? When a boy man remember you, at first they will be so calm, but when they remember you, your body will tell you. What the Woski and the Nigeria government know he's more dangerous. Okay. Another person said, ruthlessly, video evidence will send a very clear message to others. Power to PM. No, we don't have to put any video. It's only when Biafra Prime Minister wants. You people cannot be requesting for video indirectly, pretending like you are in support of. You are not. For you to be requesting for video means you are not a real Biafran. Because if you're a real Biafran, you do not need any video. It's only the doubting Thomas, Nandi, Sabon Tika that always request for video. Because they don't believe that we can defend our land, our gallant men can defend Biafra land and not unleash massive woto promise on those coming to Biafra land to kill Biafra mothers and children. So we must continue. Another person said, if you love your life, leave Biafra land. Remember, if you die for Nigeria, if you die for the zoo, shame on you. Of course, you know they will never remember you and your family. Nobody will remember you. They will chase your family out of the camp. Okay. All right. Another person said, they don't have choice. I pity my Igbo brothers that don't want to resign. That is their business. It's not that they are receiving a good salary and they are there killing themselves for no reason. Well, that is their business. Another person said, in between life and death, let them choose one. We move with speed. Okay. Another person said, where their madness stops, where their madness stop, ours begin. Okay. And that person says, yes, they must leave. So say we, the owners of the land. Exactly. So Biafrans, I will stop here. Woto Promas was unleashed on those that came to kill Biafra mothers and children, and their arms were recovered by Biafra Liberation Army. Yesterday being 11th of May, 2024, and Biafra Prime Minister posted this very update on his official X handle, as you can see on the screen. Woto Promas continue. If you look at that very picture very well, you will notice that is a video, but Biafra Prime Minister just captured it. It's not every time we post video. We all don't want any explanation. As long as you're a genuine Biafra, you do not need any more verification or any more explanation to know that gallant men are doing the needful to those coming to Biafra land to terrorize Biafra land, to kill Biafra mothers and children. Don't forget to share, like, leave your comment at the comment section. And may Chukwu Okike continue to guide and protect our gallant men and give them victory in all fronts against the enemy. May the gods of Biafra land, our ancestors, guide and protect them and always give them victory in all fronts against the enemies coming to kill Biafra mothers and children in Biafra land. Ise. More strength to Biafra Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa and genuine Biafrans all over the world, supporting our gallant men in one way or the other to make sure Biafra land is secured and the Biafra restored. So thank you all. Please tune in once you get notification, and don't forget to share, like, leave your comments at the comment section. Thank you all.